this experience, is that rural Alabama, sans the Black Belt, is very strong Republican. Yet you look at the policies that have been implemented over the last 8 years, and they've done nothing but to evaporate rural Alabama. Today in our state, 42% of our public education students reside in rural Alabama. And it's time, they deserve the same amount of investment as any other place in our state. And I look forward to passing the Alabama Education Lottery to do that. I think we have time for a couple more questions. We'll go here and then there. Yes, ma'am.
Regarding the lottery, I like what you say about what we'll do with the income from the lottery, but what do you say with the concern that it's mostly poor people that invest in the lottery and not the more wealthy people? How is this going to hurt poor people in our state by having a lottery?
You know, that's a very valid point and something we've talked about for the last couple of years as we've even thought about beginning this run. Here's where I stand on that. As mayor, I've been pragmatic for 13 years, and as governor, I must be the same. Certainly in a perfect world, that is not where you would want to take that $300 million to be able to generate. But the flip side of this is that the poor in our state are going to continue to be more penalized if we do not get a first-class education system from North Alabama down to South Alabama. This will be our only opportunity over the next 4 to 8 years to be able to effectuate that. As much as Alabama needs tax reform, we have a 21st century tax code in a 21st century world. I understand that that is likely going to be something that we are not going to be able to pass. But I do know that more than 70% of Alabamians support a lottery plan. And when I look at the results in Tennessee, whether it's providing free workforce development training, you look at the tens of thousands of people who have gone to college in Georgia and Florida and other states, no one walks back from the lottery. They continue to go forward. I will always be influenced by the fact that my parents, two hard-working public servants, my mother and father were both teachers, and they had to sell their home just to keep my sister Sarah and me in college. Now they did it. They did it willingly. But no Alabamian should be forced to make that choice. Not when that tool is available for us. So I really believe it's our best alternative at this moment in our history. Last question right back there.
So I have a question. Since the fall of federal net neutrality rules, it's now fallen to individual states and counties and cities to protect the right to free speech of its citizens on the internet. So really what I want to know is, how are you going to protect my right to call Donald Trump a jerk on Twitter?
Well, hopefully the First Amendment will continue that right for you, and the governor's going to have no say. I did sign on as a mayor, as a support of net neutrality, because of the very reasons that you worried about, that you just stated. So certainly it's something that as a state that we would support. But again, I'll kind of close on this and wrap up, because I know Laura is probably about to yank me off stage.
Probably.
As Democrats, I really want us to focus on those kitchen table issues, those issues that matter. We all come in here with issues that are maybe of particular importance to us. And we in this room understand why they're important. But to the voters in the middle, that 35% of independents in this state, who every day go to work 2 jobs possibly, or trying to get their children through college, they're looking for candidates in a party that's going to present real solutions to real problems. That's my Democratic Party. That's the party I joined when I was 17 years old, when I heard Paul Hubbard start talking about the right to go out and having a great education, having access to health care, having an opportunity to build a great life in Alabama. I believe that's your Democratic Party. And our party's not made up of fear. Our party's made up of a unifying hope, a faith that if we work together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. So I look forward together as a team on November 6th, up and down the ballot. We're going to make history for Alabama. Thank you, and God bless you.